All right, so behind the scenes, what you didn't see is the dog treat that Cooper had is now on the floor and is, you could just let him down.
You want to get down?
Well, I don't think he's going to give you much of a choice.
That's true.
The treat
He
is more
really wants
interesting.
his treat. Yes, it's
Apparently
under the
there's-
couch,
apparently
so there
there's
he
two
goes.
treats. All right.
Yes.
So we're talking about microchipping though here on Insight with Jessica Henry from the Allen County SPCA. And let me hold this up because I'm not sure we can even get a shot of that because it is so small. There you go, inside of that. So
There
that's
you go.
The
About the
chip
size
itself,
of yeah,
right
wild
there.
rice grain, long grain rice.
That's amazing.
Isn't that? And they're implanted. We use a little injection thing. It doesn't hurt the animals at all. It goes right in between their shoulder blades. And all of your personal data, you as the pet owner, is saved onto that little tiny grain of rice sized microchip. And if your pet goes missing and ends up at a shelter or a vet's office, they will use a microchip scanner similar to this. And so I thought I would show you on Cooper because all the pets at the SPCA are in fact microchipped. So it just goes on. Hold on. There we go. You heard that beep. So his microchip number popped up on the screen there with a lot of numbers because, of course, a zillion microchipped animals out there, thank goodness. And then we would call the microchip company, read that number off, and they'd say, well, that's Dirk's dog, and we'd be able to contact you and reunite you with your pet. Isn't that great?
That is really impressive.
It's the most surefire way to be able to be reunited in the event that your pet is lost or stolen.
So in the event that I've adopted a dog, I adopt Cooper, he's already microchipped. Let's assume you didn't do this. He'd been microchipped before he was surrendered. How do I go back and update that?
We do all of that for
Really?
you when you adopt from a reputable organization like the Allen County SPCA.
Loving that.
But if you were to get your dog from a friend, for example, and the dog was microchipped, you would just call the microchip company and change that information. Now, of course, they're not going to just let you do that willy-nilly. There will be some checks and balances there to ensure that that is, in fact, your dog. But all good veterinarian offices, when you bring your animal in, should be scanning to make sure that the pet is not chipped and therefore belongs to someone.
Did I ever tell you the story of this dog I surrendered? This is 20 years ago, right around the time we were having kids. We had a big black lab. He was just clumsy and was a little scary around the baby, so we unfortunately surrendered the dog.
Because you did not have me in your life to help you through that.
2 years later, I get a call. We have your dog here at the shelter.
Oh.
And I'm like, what?
So it was before they were updating the chip information.
I guess, yeah.
So we do that now, and Fort Wayne Animal Care and Control does
this
the
was
same.
this was not when I was living in Fort Wayne. So this was not you guys. But it was,
we would update that information. But you know what? If the dog gets loose right away, sometimes the information hasn't been logged, quite that quickly. But the good news is that we use one type of microchip, and we're the only ones in this area using that particular type. So that's kind of a giveaway as well.
And the other thing, talking about this is also timely, is thunderstorm season is
here.
rolling into town.
It's
Because
literally,
it's been here since February. But
yes.
I mean, the dogs will run a lot of times.
Absolutely, and high winds will blow gates open, and dogs can get loose. Cats can sneak out.
So I should be microchipping my cat?
You should be microchipping your animals.
Okay.
Yes, you absolutely should be, because even the cats that never go outside can sometimes be sneaky little guys and sneak out. So keep your dogs and cats microchipped. That way, in the unlikely event, and in this weather, the sometimes frequent event that your animal gets loose, you'll be able to be reunited. Same thing 4th of July, fireworks, any of that stuff, dogs tend to run away.
All right, good stuff. Look at that. It's that small. If you want to find out more about adopting a pet, or if they've got some great tips about owning a pet, go to AllenCountySPCA.org. We'll be right back on Insight.